Hello my friends and welcome back to the channel, your favorite angler and fishing forecaster here, ready to dive deep into what awaits us on the water for the 19th of January 2026. Now many might see a mid-January day in Ireland and think stay home, it's too cold. But I'm here to tell you, with the right knowledge and a bit of determination, this day could hold some incredible surprises. We're talking about conditions that demand patience and precision, but the rewards for those who brave the elements can be truly spectacular. Stick with me, and by the end of this you'll know exactly how to turn a chilly winter's day into a memorable fishing adventure. Today, friends, isn't just another winter's day, it's a canvas for the dedicated angler, and I'll explain why. Let's get right into the heart of the matter, what's biting and where to find them. Based on our current conditions, this day definitely favors the patient and prepared angler. First up, and always a winter favorite, is the pike. These freshwater predators absolutely thrive in the cold, and on the 19th of January, they'll be actively cruising the larger loughs and slower-moving rivers across Ireland. My experience tells me to focus on deeper water, particularly along drop-offs, any remaining weed beds that still offer cover, and submerged features like old river bends or sunken trees. Why there? Because the colder water pushes their usual prey into these more stable, deeper zones, and pike, being the opportunistic hunters they are, will follow. For tackle, a sturdy spinning rod with a medium-heavy action is ideal. Think big, soft plastic baits around 6 to 8 inches, retrieved extremely slowly along the bottom, or big, slow-moving wobblers. Dead baits, like a small roach or mackerel, fished on a ledger rig, can also be incredibly effective when pike are less inclined to chase. Remember, a slow retrieve is absolutely vital in cold water. Let the bait do the work. Next, for those dedicated and brave enough, we have the majestic Atlantic salmon, specifically the early running springers. January 1st traditionally marks the opening of the salmon season on a handful of Ireland's iconic rivers, such as the Drowse in the northwest. These fish are true fighters and are often some of the largest of the season. You'll need to target deeper pools and runs, especially those with good holding water after any recent rains. Fly fishing with heavy flies or spinning with classic salmon lures like a Toby or Flying Sea can be productive. The key here, from my experience, is immense patience and a deep understanding of your chosen river. These early fish are often just moving through, so it's all about being in the right place at the right time. Finally, for my sea angling companions, cod and whiting are definitely on the cards along the Irish coast. The relatively warmer sea temperatures around our shores, thanks to the Gulf Stream, mean these coastal opportunities are always there, even in the depths of winter. Cod fishing can be excellent, especially on the south coast after a good storm has stirred up the seabed. Whiting are readily available from beaches. Head to sandy beaches or rocky headlands, particularly where there's a good surf running. Simple bottom rigs with lugworm, ragworm, or strips of mackerel are your best bet. A little trick: try a cocktail bait, combining a piece of squid with a lugworm for extra scent and appeal. The colder water means they will be less active, so a good scent trail is absolutely crucial to draw them in. Now let's break down the conditions for the 19th of January 2026, so you understand why these tactics are going to work. Weather. We're looking at a classic Irish winter's day. Expect average air temperatures to be around 5 to 8 degrees Celsius, which is about 41 to 46 degrees Fahrenheit, with lows dipping to 2 or 3 degrees Celsius or 36 to 37 degrees Fahrenheit. Rainfall will be frequent, likely light, temporary showers, with an average of about 99.4 millimeters of precipitation across the month. The wind will be breezy, averaging around 14.9 miles per hour, or 24 kilometers per hour, generally from the southwest. Expect limited daylight, around 8 hours, and consistent cloud cover, often up to 65%. How does this affect fishing? The cold air and frequent, albeit light, precipitation mean fish will be more sluggish, less inclined to chase fast-moving baits, and will seek the comfort of deeper, more stable environments. water temperature. Seawater temperatures around the Irish coast will average between 8 and 10 degrees Celsius, or 46 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Inland waters will be significantly colder. This cold water significantly impacts fish metabolism, making them conserve energy. They won't be as actively feeding or chasing as in warmer months, which is why a slower, more deliberate presentation is essential. Moon phase. On the 19th of January 2026, we have new moon phase with very minimal illumination, around 0 to 2%. In angling folklore, the new moon can sometimes mean a tougher bite due to less ambient light for predatory species, but it can also stimulate nocturnal feeding. However, for most daytime angling, this phase, combined with the other winter factors, suggests fish will be quite cautious. Overall fish activity. Given the cold air, stable but low water temperatures, and the new moon, overall fish activity across Ireland will be on the capricious to average side for the 19th of January. The cold temperatures will generally slow things down, but predatory species like pike and early salmon, along with hardy sea species, are still very much catchable if you adapt your tactics. The fish are in their winter holding patterns, feeding but not voraciously. The key, my friends, is to slow down your presentation, be prepared for subtle takes, and fish those deeper, more stable environments. It's a day for the patient and prepared angler, but those who put in the effort could be handsomely rewarded. So, my friends, while the 19th of January 2026 isn't going to be a throw a line anywhere and catch fish kind of day, it's certainly not one to stay home from. With the right tactics and a bit of determination, you could land a fantastic winter specimen. I wish you all tight lines and glorious catches. May you have nothing but fish with tails and scales. If you found this forecast helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more tips, and tell me in the comments below, what are your favorite winter fishing spots in Ireland? And what's the biggest fish you've ever landed in January? Share your stories.